to go. Let me make sure everything's good on Twitch's end and then send out notifications. Once again, we're going to get straight into things because we've got a lot of dailies to do. Goal is one run of Hollow Zero and then a few Notorious hunts. Just get all of that stuff working. Alright, cool. We got it. Oh hey, my bot's actually working today. Good to see it. Good to see you with us today, buddy. Alright, well, let's get straight into it. Title is the same as it was yesterday, but I'm just going to be numbering them instead because I don't want to have to come up with a unique title each day when I'm just kind of trying to do this daily for the event. But, digress. So, I'll take stock of my characters and see who needs the work today. Honestly, it might be best to start looking into some W engine stuff today. Because, well, yes, my one on Necromod is currently maxed out, or as close to maxed out as it can be right now. There are a few support characters that are kind of dealing with only what I could scrounge up for them, so maybe we focus on W engine limit break materials. However, I'm fine on battery, so I'll probably still get investigator logs for the rest of my energy. Hopefully I did it early enough tomorrow that, or not tomorrow. Did it early enough yesterday that I actually have enough energy for today. Or at least that's the hope. But yeah, so I have about 2 hours today, so hopefully the game wants to work with me today when it comes to performance. Whatever. There's actually probably some drivers or stuff on my PC I can update to make it a little bit better. I'm going to have to look into that. It's just I end up playing so many old games that those drivers just are always good enough. But this is the most recent game I've played. In a long time, actually. Well, I mean, I guess technically I played Entropy Effect when it came out, and that was actually a lot of fun, so... Oh well. Perfect time for, I was about to say perfect time for an ad break when the game's loading, but I just realized it says it's starting soon. It's not currently going. Whoops. Alright. Wait out the initial lag. Yeah. If you're having problems with the game when it first boots up, just sit still for a little bit and just pan the camera around and it'll usually sort itself out quite quickly. Ooh. I got golden. Awesome. Hey, 60 polychromes. Sweet. I didn't even know that was a thing you could even get. I mean, I got an achievement for it. Win the grand prize with a scratch card. Oh yeah, okay, so I've actually never done that before. Is there one for getting more? Or are these all just bronzes? I was about to say, like, that seems like that would be a gold at least, because there's no way that's common at all. Like I said, I've been playing this game like every day since it came out. I have not missed a single scratch card, and I have never seen a gold thing. I didn't even know it could happen. I know you could get the Howl Heads in the normal quality for polychromes, but I didn't know you could get all of them in gold for polychrome. So yeah, I had no idea. Eddie, so that's... I mean, Saj is next. Okay, she's finally back, so we can use her. Alright. Review... Comedy... Tragic. I'll see if I can find it in my high-level stuff, and then I'll just, pick it out. There we go. Yeah, I don't like to have to keep opening and closing the filter menu, so I just try and see if I can get them without needing to do it. Alright. Another 40 polychromes. We actually might be able to do a 10-pull today. And I'm not going to hold my breath on that, but it did just give me a couple free reels as well. And I don't have enough weekly XP limit to get to 10. Actually, I might, but I don't think I have enough XP to get out of the weekly tasks to actually get there, because I only got battery charge and Notorious Hunt and routine cleanup. And I don't want to do much routine cleanup because of the fact that I need to hold on to my energy, even though it is full. Yep. Notices. All right.
I'll help you
So,
lunch is on you.
Sukaku still needs 5 levels. Nekomata is actually at 50, and she's the only one that has a level 50 W engine. Yours is still 0, but I'm... No, I actually did level it up just in case I want to. I remember now. Yours is 20, so is Sukaku, so I could easily get the materials to level up your guys' stuff. I probably should, actually. Even though I do want to eventually replace them for the time being, though. Yep. Yeah, they're all about level 20, which makes sense, because that's about the easiest materials to get. Yeah, alright, so... I think we do some W engine stuff today. Yep. Alright. The only other thing I could think of is more of these materials to limit break her, but I don't really need that right now. My current team is good enough. As much as I would like to switch off my team, yeah. I mean, if they're going to give me the option to pull in the event pull, I might just get the character that would be better for that. Since this character basically takes the same role as Anby in a lot of teams. Don't quite have enough, but if I don't have enough today, I will definitely have enough tomorrow. And then you, I'm nowhere close. Much as I would like to actually do these ones more, just so I can get my guaranteed S, but... Either way. Let's start out with some HIA Club. I think I take the Denny's and the Investigator logs first, because that'll use 100 energy, but also give me, it'll also give me items that I can't boost with coffee anyway, so it'll give me, 2 different ways where this is actually really good. Sorry, I couldn't... I'm struggling to spit things out again, but it is what it is. Alright. Always Piper, Lucy, Neko. Actually, set their names in the correct order this time. Let's see how many times I call Piper Lucy. Alright. First combat, so it's going to be a little laggy. That's okay. Just takes a little while for the game to load fresh models. They must be just called in whenever they're needed for the first time and just not removed until the game's closed. Which, I mean, it's a fair way to do it. Don't call in all the models at once because you don't know which ones you're going to actually need. Which helps keep down the time it takes to initially boot into the game, but it also creates lag spikes like this. Okay, there we go. I mean, Nekomata is still actually doing a ton of damage. And then I need to get a little bit more. Unfortunately, they're not grouping up right now. Oh, there we go, we got it. I mean, they grouped up there a little bit there at the end. But I guess since that one guy was behind me, I didn't know if he was staying with the pack or if he was just being pushed out, so... The one problem is having to stay in the middle of everyone means that it's likely that you'll end up putting your camera in a bad angle. Yeah. I'm really tripping over my words today. Holy crap. But... that's how it goes. I usually don't speak much during the day, and then I get to these streams, it's like, oh, it's constant talking. Of course, I'm gonna have a little bit of troubles in that scenario. Right. Claim. So 20. And I have something from you, which... oh, 400 engagement in things. Alright. Ooh, another 100 polychrome. Sweet. That leaves me at 890. Is that enough? Nope, 960. Okay. A little bit more, or if I get to tier 10 in my battle pass, I also can do one then, because it'll make it less expensive. Alright. Coffee. I'm gonna check and see what's on the coffee, see if there's anything that I specifically need. Because, I mean, I could also just forego, limit breaking any W engines and instead dump it all into Notorious Hunts to kind of get that quest moving along. Because you can do, like, 2 Notorious Hunts and 2, Expert Challenges for 200 energy. But since you hold 240 at max, if you spend 100 and then drink a coffee, that puts you at 200 directly. Tax certification seals and W seals. Okay, I really don't need any of these. Defense components, I'm not using a defense character because there's like 1 in the game. Fire, I'm not using... I mean, I am using a fire character, but I want to switch out of her soon, so... The only thing is the attack certifications, or the attack components are pretty much the only thing I want, but
no machine ground beans here. Well,
I actually think I'm just gonna go with doing Notorious Hunts.
Sometimes stopping to take.
Alright. So got outpost into the outpost interior. And then I need to check and see what disk drives I need. I know I still need that 1 polar metal, but I need to see if there's any that are like specifically I need to switch out. I mean, I've been actually getting pretty good rolls, but we'll see. I know I have a few that are suboptimal, like specifically I think Piper has an ice damage boosting one, which doesn't help her. Yeah, no, it's ether damage. Alright. Even though the rest of the rolls on that are actually pretty good. I mean, the crit damage and crit rate are, at least. But, like, oh, yeah, I could just do Swing Jazz, because she kind of needs a new 4 as well, because she needs one with attack. Swing Jazz is one I could look at. Yep. Hormone Pump could be better. And then, yeah, okay, so it looks like Swing Jazz is what most of my characters are using. Can you clean up what I'm supposed to be doing? I forget. Yeah, routine cleanup is the one I gotta do 5 times. Notorious Hunts are the one I get a 3 weekly limit. I remember now. Signal search a total of 50 times. Yes, that will end up happening in the month. I can already tell that one. But, alright, let's do these. Funny enough, this first one is actually the one I need to do for the discs I'm looking for, and then I think I'll also do this one over here as well, just to get the polar metal potentially for Ellen. Still the wrong name, boo. There we go. That's better. I was kind of using a Cunning Hares team with Nekomata to start with before I got Piper, but after I got Piper, it just was way better to do this specific team. They just synergize a lot better than what I was doing. But yeah. Alright. Let's do this. Hopefully we get some good rolls. I'm hoping to at least get to the point where no one has any B ranks equipped, so that way I can just start scrapping all of them. And then whenever I get more blue discs, just try trading them up to purples. So straight up is really simple. All you gotta do is just roll for blue ones. Those have a chance to give you purples, and then if you scrap those purples you get purple discs. Oh, first enemy's already dead. Do I have the level on this exactly? This feels like it was way too easy. If this is level 50, I'm gonna be quite surprised. Yeah, 35 seconds on that. A 5, which is a defense. Unfortunate. But a 3 with I mean, 3s always have defense, never mind. Alright, I was thinking of a 4 for a second, because I know I'm looking for a 4 with attack for Piper. No, I don't have level 50 ones. Oh, okay. That's what's happening. Got it. Right. Just want to check out the mission details. I still think I try and do this here. Okay, so yeah, you actually get to see my old team. This was my team I went through a majority of the game with. Of course, not these specific levels, but like, yeah. Sukaku, Nicole, Ellen. It worked pretty decently. There was definitely some shortcomings, especially with Nicole, who doesn't really synergize with this team very well. I didn't really have anything else to run with this, but...
Sokaku, ready! Touch me. Is it work?
Nothing to fear. The cunning
Well,
Sokaku,
switch you out to my primary team.
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
And then actually switch out my Bang Boo as well. Since, I don't know why I was really using Magnaboo in this. Yeah, he scales with, or, well, he gets a bonus if you have an anomaly character, and I just didn't run any. I think it was because it was the first Bang Boo that actually had, like, a high star level. So I just kind of invested in him, just so that way I could have someone to work with my team. But, whatever. So far, so good. Let's do this. I mean, the last guys just completely got decimated, so I don't expect these guys to put up much of a fight either. And then I gotta do expert challenge for the rest of my energy. Yep. And then it should be almost dead, if not completely dead. Yep, there we go. And dead. Ah, so close to getting a second assault proc there. That would have been kind of cool. It'd be completely overkill, don't get me wrong, but like still. I think 4 is actually something I use on Ellen. Oh, but it's HP, but it has crit rate. It's the only one I got. Oh, this is actually attack on it, but mostly defense stats. I kind of need crit rate and crit damage for her. I mean, I'll take a look and see if it's any good, but I don't think it's going to be better than what she has equipped currently. Yeah, 80.
Did you touch
Right.
my tail? And now.
I mean, I won't get rid of them either way, just because I want to see if there's actually anything better. Alright, so this has crit rate as its primary, whereas I would lose 1% attack and a lot of crit rate here if I were to switch out to this. Okay, so fortunately would not consider it better at the current moment. And then these are all Woodpecker Electros, so they don't get switched out either. Alright, that's fine. I'll hold on to them just in case I need them for like Sukaku or whatever. Right. I need to actually look up what materials I need here.
The lunch is on you.
So, still can't get these because I need 55, which is until the next proxy breakthrough. So I need like the Mixie Hands for Lucy. I need helmets for Piper, but Piper also needs the material I don't have yet. Flowers for Sukaku, but a material I don't have. You are not using. And then flowers for Ambi. Okay. So flowers and the Mixie Hand thing are the two things I want to look into here. Yeah, alright.
It's our turn, bro.
Okay. Let's head back to HIA real quick and get those done. Probably end up doing the Mixie hand first because I don't know how long I'm still going to be using them, and it seems like it's going to be a while. Even if I don't end up using them in my main team, it'll probably be... I'll keep them on standby because they're still very good. So might as well actually make sure I'm putting effort into them as well. Oh. This one. Resistance physical. Okay, that's a little annoying. I still think I'm going to be able to put out enough damage to kill this thing, even with physical characters, though. Oh, yeah, that's an old team. That was something I actually ran for a while, but once I hit 50, I already had Nekomata, so I just kind of exclusively used Neko.
Is it work? Wait, good day. Touch me. I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
Right. There we go. It's going to be slightly resistant, which is annoying, but it should be fine. I don't foresee any, like, huge issues with it. Alright. Let's do this. Taking a drink in between each of those just to make sure I stay hydrated. Oh. Just timed it. Yep. I took a lot of damage, that's a little annoying, but that's okay. Nice. I actually caught it on the backswing. There we go. And then after this, I should be able to break. There we go. Just go through the entire team. Alright. And over. Sweet. Perfect. Perfect combo. It's not going to be enough to kill. It doesn't look like off this, but still. It's another assault proc, though. I would like to get some more anomaly mastery on Piper. She does, don't get me wrong, she doesn't struggle to apply assault, but it would be nice to get maybe even 2 procs off the 1 EX. Especially with Neko, who actually gets a buff for assault procs on enemies. Even if she doesn't do it herself, so... Oh. That'd be pretty nice. If I'm still able to stay in the S rank territory is what I'm really looking for. And I got 4, so I can't remember if I need... I think I needed 9. So I might still be short of being able to do, her thing.
Did you come? To what do I owe the pleasure?
Yep, 9. Alright, so I will, I'll either have to do a second one of those, or if I think I'm going to end up switching to Ambi sooner rather than later, it'd be better to do the flowers. But I don't know.
Ready for combat.
Because I still need to do the materials to actually promote her, and then I also need the logs. Speaking of logs, oh right, you're done.
I'll help you win. The lunch is
No, it
on
was
me.
Sokaka I
Is it
was
worth
working on. My bad.
trying? Is food included?
Alright, well. 47, so like 1 or 2 more days, and then she'll be done.
Sokaku, ready.
Meantime, back into here. I guess it's better to keep working on the character that I'm currently using than trying to force the character that I don't even have a need for yet, so... Alright. Do this. It also gives me some pink discs, so I can try and get some replacements for some of the weaker discs that my characters have equipped. I'm trying to think. Namely, that's just Ellen who needs better discs. Second took all of it because I couldn't dodge out of the thing while I'm doing my EX without interrupting it. Right, there we go. It'd be nice if there was actually a way to tell how close you were to an impairment, honestly. It's weird that it, like, yeah, it's such an essential mechanic to a few bosses, but, like, you can never tell how close you are. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, cool. Same situation as last time. Fortunately, a lot of the damage is still getting resisted, but I can't really do much about that. Yeah, I actually got it this time. This time there. Hey, there we go, got it. Oh, I forgot. He likes the back step, so I need to actually go in a bit further before I do my EX. It's actually the same problem I was having yesterday. I still have not gotten it through my head that I need to actually at least attack once to get myself in get myself into position again. A little slower than last time, but there's not much I can do about that. Alright, sweet. See if it's time to pay the music store a visit. I need to see if I have the, what, like 50 I need? I have 20. Okay, so not quite there. Even then, if I did have enough, I would need to figure out what slot actually needs it. Manage item. Oh, so they just renamed the craft menu. Okay. Interesting. You can destroy things. I don't know why you would want to. Like, even if you don't immediately need a material, it's still better to hold on to it than just outright destroy it. Oh well. I don't know. Maybe there's actually is some kind of inventory limit there that would prevent you from getting a ton of stuff, but I haven't seen anything that would hint at that being the case. Alright. Hero run. Let's see, what will I get out of this? So, need to be on Heartland. If I complete 12 battles, which should be easy, I'll get another 40, or actually another 90 polychromes. Sweet. Oh. Drop Heartland. And there we go. Let's do this. What are we looking for? So this is the one where I'll get the scientists at the start that'll be like, hey, like, will you help with my experiment? And it'll corrupt you. I'll take critical. I've been taking a lot of onslaught recently, so I would kind of like to do the other one. I feel confident enough that I can actually do this. If I did both of the cores fine, I should be fine. Demotivation is like the only one of those I'm not happy about. So that does more damage. Save your crit damage. And more insight upon entering the battlefield. I'm hoping for the one that gives me,
Commission start. Objective. Clear old
well, hey, that's lucky.
Metro, Heartland.
Looking for the one that gives me more... Or, no, lets me get, the... I will eventually spit out the correct
This time
words.
it's on the house.
Also, I put Nicole in the wrong slot. That sucks. What I'm trying to say is I'm looking for the one that lets me keep insight even if I get hit. Because that one's really nice because it means that no matter how many times I get hit, I will still keep my extra crit chance. So it allows me to play super aggressive.
Much better.
Alright, I think that tower above me is actually the ability to send a character back. So I'll probably actually send Nicole back, even though that'll just leave me with Nekomata, but I should be fine. Normally not something I... Ooh. I have not seen this animation yet. Saying... I mean, no, I've ran Nekomata's point before. I do it every time I enter Hollow Zero, but I guess they give you the characters super quickly, so maybe I haven't seen it. Especially since Nekomata's never really a character I have as point, so... Those who don't mean when I say know what I mean. I mean, point is whoever's the first character that starts out whenever you enter an area. So basically, it's the first person in your squad. I don't know how common a term that is. I know it's a fighting game term, so that's why I say it, but I didn't realize. I don't even know if that's something that applies to Zenless. So yeah, whoever's in your first slot that always starts out whenever you start combat is your point character, or at least that's what I mean when I say point. Another reason why I don't like having Nicole with me here. It's giving me a bunch of ether stuff that I don't want because I
want him.
don't want to keep her for the entire thing. Yep, let's go to bomb number 2 rest. There we go. Perfect. Yep. Ooh, actually. I mean, that's just like, straight up more, straight up more damage, so might as well.
Beep. Code scanned.
Alright. Do this. This is just an easy 7777 room. Oh, they added a thing where you just pull it all at once. Alright. Up to the enemy. Pull it. Alright, so I have to do it all at once if I want to speed it up. I just did it instinctually because I didn't know that they added that. Sure, I'll take this. That'll help Piper later if I get her, when I get her in the squad. Still though, I will take all of this resin. Perfect dodge easier. Obviously, I need that given my poor performance the past few fights. And I got nothing out of the last one. Alright.
You've got a good eye.
But I also have this, so... Oh. Sure.
Much better.
Well, that's another way for me to cleanse my, my corruptions, I guess. I wish I'd known that's what the random room was gonna be. I would have actually held off until I finished the floor. I'll take that. Gonna make my crit stuff a lot worse until I can actually get the, until I can actually get it remade. take that. Matter of fact, yeah, I think that's all I... Actually, no, I'll take the 300 just in case. There we go. Sweet. Maybe I'll actually be able to overcome the 40% loss
I'm in.
of critical hit chance here. Just with all of the crit resin I'm getting. Was what, it reduced it by 40, and then... Necromon is about at 40, well, a little under 40, so... With each stack, it should just mean that it's basically pure positive, only overcoming, like, a small amount of negative. I did this. Literally the thing I told myself to stop doing. There we go. That's better. You're under 40 years old? Yes, I am, Dragneil. Thank you for noticing. Hey, how you doing, man? Welcome in. How's today been treating you? I mean, I'd hope I'm under 40. Even though I don't even think my mom's 40 yet. All good. I work in 20 minutes, so I'm getting ready. What about you, man? I had a good day. I had lunch with my mom and just sitting now playing some Zenless and getting my stream hours in. I'm doing really good, and I'm glad to hear that you're doing well as well. I do hope you have a good day at work. But yeah, so... let's enter the battlefields. Agents no longer lose insight when attacked. Sweet. Perfect. It'll be boring ASF today. I mean, hey, it's work. I'd rather take a boring day than a hard day. Oh, crap. I don't have enough...
Huh?
No, I don't have enough corruption. Dang it. But I know starting on November, we're gonna have a World War III, what? It'll be busy ASF. Okay. That's what I thought you meant, but like the way you worded it just like kind of scared me a little. Alright. I need to just accept the corruption. Alright, traps become more deadly. Literally the easiest one to work around. God. Because Christmas. Ah, of course. I mean, hey, the holiday season is always going to be busy, so... I mean, hey, though, I believe in you. I know you can make it through. Minute buff unlocked. Recover 1 HP with each withdrawal. Yeah, I know. I ain't complaining. A little more hour shift then. I mean, yeah. I mean, hey. The longer shifts equal more money for you, so I would gladly take that. Sweet. I can just take your coins at this point.
Remember to spend them.
I'll spend the 800. I don't want to spend all of them, though. Oh, hey, I get a free item, so now I get an S rank for free. Well, I will take that, I guess.
Continue the operation and complete.
Alright, I'm actually kind of glad here that I didn't take, I didn't end up taking the reduced, pressure, because now I get to use the thing down here to actually get my, my corruption gone. Oh, wait, actually, never mind, I already had one.
Andy, here to support.
Move a corruption. There we go. Oh, no, wait, now I can actually just now activate both. Easy. Sweet. So I get another Bang Boo and then whatever this item is.
Much better.
Yeah. Will cost a tiny rolled up document densely filled with writing. As you pick it up, a medical bottle with the words the tip is okay, use it a little bit. Alright. Begin to experience subtle effects, but you also detect something weird happening in your body. You know what? Sure, I'll take it. Or is this or alright. Daily reminder that hot dogs aren't a snack. Hey, I'm just saying, like, I didn't want to say I was having a full-ass meal at midnight, man. It sounds weird. What do you mean? I don't want people to think I'm fatter than I already am.
Hey.
Alright, remove the corruption. But the stun damage multipliers increased. I hate off-field characters lose energy. I know it's probably one that I should have just left, but, like, I don't like it at all. Like, I'll be completely honest. Yeah. Kind. Okay, we'll take this as well.
You've got a good eye.
Just taking more combat encounters is actually really good just because of the extra stuff it gets. But yes, what was I supposed to say? That I was having a midnight complete meal? I mean, yes, I am aware that it was basically a complete meal, but, yeah. What you had with your hot dog? It was just hot dogs. Oh, they had relish on them. They had relish, onions, and, I think that might have... No, they had relish, onions, and mustard on them. One of those rich people hot dogs. I mean, my mom gets them for free at her work, so, cause she, like, works the midnight shift, so either she takes them or they get thrown out, so. So, I mean, thrown out? Yeah, no, bring them home, yeah. So I'm like, hey, like, your work's gonna throw them out, like, send them, like, take them home and I'll eat them. And it's a good for me because I get an extra snack before I go to bed, and then it's good for her because she doesn't have to throw out food. Every day? No, not every day. I only do it about once a week. Every day would be overkill. I mean, I think that they might get thrown out every day, but unfortunately, that's not really something I can do anything about. Let's do that. Ooh, perfect. There we go. Sweet. And since I increased stack limit, this is actually worth taking. And then 600. We said you crit damage. Perfect. But yeah, no, I'll only do them once a week. I don't gorge myself that much. And there we go. Dodges a longer cooldown. Alright, I got punished for my sins. I didn't pay them to rest, and I ended up taking a corruption because of it. That's okay. Hopefully if the next one has the corruption gate, like, next bank has a corruption bank, I can just cleanse it there. You know, it's good for my family because it's free, And it's especially good for me because I get to eat before bed, so, if I don't get as big dinner, because I don't usually eat as large a dinner because of that, it means I just get to eat a little bit extra before bed, so I'm, full even... There. Basically, since I eat 3 times a day, but really late, I can kind of space my meals out a bit better and also not have to eat as much every meal. Because if I eat a light dinner, normally I would be hungry by the time it's just before bed, but instead of having to find a snack, I get to eat before bed, so that way by the time I wake up in the morning, I still feel relatively fine. So I can also eat a small lunch as well, so... oh, I actually have to take one of these. And it has a corruption gate. Good. Have a good stream. Oh, alright. Well, I hope you have a good day at work. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Yeah. Alright. But I'm not gonna take them yet. I have a plan here. You actually to heal up. Move the corruption, and I will take dodge as a longer cooldown. Usually I'm good enough at stacking up days that I don't have to worry about the thing making me lose out on stuns. So effectively that one's just extra damage when they are stunned. There we go. And then no withdrawals.
Okay.
Perfect. And since I can actually accept this amount of HP missing, I can just take more gear coins here. Perfect. That's actually leaving me up for the perfect ending to this.
And complete.
For Agent, Position 2. Fortunately, no Piper, which is actually kind of sucks, because I had a lot of good stuff that would have been good on her. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Seems I got...
It's not like either of those would have actually been good. So I might as well take the one that's actually going to maybe get me some more polychromes. Because I need to collect all of the resin at least once, just for polychrome reasons. Assault does more damage. Although I don't have any characters that are really good at applying assault.
Ooh, good deal. I'm in!
Lose 15% of HP, obtain 800 to 1,400. Oh, it's which squad member? We'll actually ask her to do it.
Yikes.
And then just do this, just spend the rest of them. I actually probably should have taken the increased damage to shock things, but it is what it is. Just take the rest of it, and then I don't need the rest of my gear coins.
Good deal. I'm in!
Alright, cool. And then that should be 2 things done, so I can do my 10 pull. Watch me get the character that I'm like, oh yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go specifically for them. But I mean, if they're gonna give me a bunch of free event reels, I might as well. Jeez.
Kitty cat. Standing by.
That's a little bit better.
You don't have any kick!
Yeah, I wanted to try and get that first guy out, but they were just like kind of juggling me at first. I couldn't break out, so I ended up losing a lot of HP on my characters, but luckily I could just take HP for the rest of this stuff. And I'll take this just to get the, that, because that's new. Okay. And then I'll just take healing for this last one. I don't need anything else. Sweet. Perfect. Even better, since I took those corruptions at the start, I actually have a lot of stacks on my my area-specific Resina as well, so actually wonderful. Yeah, this one, like, dealing with the immense amount of corruptions is a lot more fun than dealing with the lone thing. Like, honestly. Like, maybe it's just because I had never taken alone, so I don't really know what, like how to manage it or whatever, but, like, I don't know, I'd rather just not screw up a run because of the fact that I don't have enough gear coins. But I'm someone who likes to spend all of them every time I get to a shop, like, maximum. Like, it's just one of those things where it feels like the loan, what it does is it has you essentially get extra gear points to just not be able to spend them at shops, and it's like, what's the point then? And then I will ult once he goes down. Which looks like it's actually going to be soon. Even sooner if I switch to Ambi here. Alright, whatever. It's not... the thing wasn't going off. Manual decided it actually wanted to work for once. Oh well. Come on, why do I have to say that manual doesn't work and then every single time it decides it works, it's when I want it to actually just do it normally. Oh well. Yeah, my characters are very powerful for the stage of the game, but just I can absolutely get screwed over by 4, so it's not something I like to do if I can avoid. But hey, we got yeah, alright. So I have to do 3, 4, and 5, and then I get a lot of stuff. Alright. Perfect. It's until Saturday, and today's Thursday, if I remember correctly. So I will have to actually double up a couple times, so I might actually double up today the Hollow Zero runs just so I can get them done in time. But I have enough for both. Alright. First things first. Let's see. Event character. Watch me not get it. Nope, didn't even get an S rank. I got an A rank at least. Alright. That kinda sucks. Alright. Moment of truth. Who's the A rank?
I, Anton,
It-
proudly
you're-
hold the title
Okay.
of second best driller in the company.
It's Anton. Alright. That's not even one that has his rate up on this thing, isn't it? Oh well, that's just my luck when it comes to these polls, I swear. I mean, maybe Anton has a rate up. I don't know, because they ran a rate up Anton with Ellen. Yeah, no, it's Corrin and Billy that have rate up. So, I just randomly pulled an Anton. Awesome. I already have him maxed out, so it's just more progress towards my steel cushion, but still. Ooh, this is a unique animation. It used to use the old real animation, so I'm actually glad that they gave it its own. Alright, 2 A ranks, that's nice. I actually am somewhat running out of Bang Boos I can pull from, so I'm actually genuinely curious what it's gonna start doing when I run out of A ranks for it to give me. Because I don't think it can actually give you duplicates in this game. Or at least at the A rank. It might just start giving me W engines, which I'm not too upset about. Because a lot of my agents are still using B rank engines anyways. But there's 2 more. Yep, sweet. And I actually needed both of those. But cool, I actually haven't seen the new animation for pulling for Bang Boos yet, so I'm actually glad that I did that. Right. Now let's get these things upgraded. It might be too late in the day, though, because of the shop closing at a specific time, but I'll still check. I mean, I hope so. Alright. Come on, game, whenever you want to load. There we go. Nope, remodel shop's still open. Alright, sweet.
Which part do you want to modify this time?
So, you are now 3-star. And you are... You? No, it was Electro Boo. Okay, so they're both now 3 stars. Sweet. So I still got a couple that are, like, level... Well, I got 2 that are less than 2 stars or less, or 3 actually that are 2 stars or less, but the rest of them are like 4 and 5, so a couple 3s, I guess. But they're like spread out all over the place, actually. My bad. Thought I was actually a lot closer to getting them all finished, but not so. It looks. Alright, I gotta tab out. Nice. I actually have rewards. Yep. Sorry, I'm claiming my rewards that for my my stream stuff as I'm actually getting it. So I'm trying to grab them as they become available. But there we go. Claim. 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 And those immediately get put into Sakaku.
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you. Is it work time? Is food included?
And it didn't give her basically anything. Alright, whatever.
Sokaku, ready!
I'm actually just kind of happy to have the Denny's, honestly. But let's check the event tab, see how much longer I got before the thing resets again. And then I gotta do story as well to get the rest of the events. So I have 3 days to do... what? It was like 3 more runs? Actually, yeah, no, I should be perfect. Maybe tomorrow I'll do more than 1 run. So maybe I just push story here so I can start getting on this quest right here. Because I'll need to push it even further for this one, and then Foliage Hunt after completing Withering Garden Core. I actually don't know if I'll be able to get this one unlocked. I mean, I'm on Core difficulty, but I don't remember how you get Withering Garden, so let's see if I can actually look that up. I think it's just pushing story, though. Oh, Ray actually has something for me. Hey, what do you know? I took that shock resonant because I wanted the polychromes, and it gave me polychromes. Sweet. Unfortunately, I won't be able to build myself up back to another 10 pull today, but oh well. The closer I get, the better. So you are Pressure Ruins Frontline. So I think this is probably Withering Garden. Progress in the Commission Towering Dome of the Void. But it also requires Chapter 3 in the main story. Wait, so Withering Garden might be this one. Yeah, enchanting and stunning, withering away. Alright, so I need to get to chapter 3 before I can actually push this forward. Nope. Looks like we're actually doing story then. I still need a little bit more time on my stream, so might as well. Alright, so to recap where I was last in the story, the two HIA police officers came... No, HIA, the two PubSec police officers came and tried to give out flyers for a safety seminar. They got rejected, but then a bunch of stuff happened with an EMP. They caught the guy with the EMP that was causing trouble around time, so the citizens decide to actually attend the seminar. There's your brief catch-up. We're attending a safety seminar because the PubSec officers actually helped us. Pretty much done with everything. I will probably actually take some time to read this stuff. I usually don't like to because I like to keep the stream like going as fast as I can, but it's gonna be necessary. Alright. Well, not necessary, but I actually invested in the story in this game, so I actually would like to make sure that I'm actually reading everything. However, if it's voice acted, I'm just gonna stay quiet and let them speak. I don't like to talk over voice acting. So if anyone plays with a Japanese dub, now is the time to hear the English voice acting. I think it's actually really good. Alright. Game whenever you're done loading. I can hear, like, the sage in the barrel, like, moving around. Is he oh, yeah, he's right there. There. It's actually kind of funny that this area ended up being, like, a second hub area, even though, like, it's kind of seems unnecessary. Like, it has everything you need, but there's no point when you can just go back to, your home area, and it's just more convenient. But they like put like a ton of work into this too.
Noodles in the evening is a great way to wind down.
I want to see if this animation's any different. Doesn't look like it though. I mean, the music's a little different. Oh well. Yeah, but like they put like a whole huge effort into this. There's a
Adds a bit of flair to the old school ramen, doesn't it?
oh, I see. But like they have like a newsstand, they have a noodle shop, they have a coffee store. Like it really did seem like this was intended to be like a whole huge hub area, but just like doesn't work out though. Just because of the fact that for it to be a hub area, like you would have to be better than the other one, but the other one is a lot smaller and it's a lot easier to reach everything, so. Oh. Hi, Julian.
Officers, it's good to see you again.
You too, managers.
Yeah. Quite lively here.
Looks like a good attendance. The place is really hopping.
Thanks to everyone on 6th Street. They not only signed up for the seminar, they also helped spread the word to other districts.
That's nice. They must really care about the, PubSec officers.
On stage with the inspector to answer questions from citizens, Julian. Belle has been itching to ask you some.
Come on. Go easy on me.
I like how he just threw Bill under the bus there, that's funny.
You don't know, do you? Juyuan gets super nervous in situations like this. She drank 3 pots of tea just to avoid nervously coughing up there.
I mean, hey, I would probably do the same thing if I was worried about that. Especially as a police officer, that if you don't appear anything, or if a police officer appears anything less than 100% confident, it would probably shake people's faith in them, so
We've analyzed and located
Probably
the
making
exact
sure she doesn't
coordinates
cough
of the
at all would
places
be
Maroon
good.
previously identified inside the hollow. Please take a look at this.
Thanks.
Oh, well, she
I was
got
also
saved
just
by something
informed that
happening.
Inspector Bringer is on his way, and the media is waiting to get some pictures.
Looks like we should go meet him. We'll investigate these locations in a couple... Wait, there's something funny about these coordinates.
Oh?
Something funny. What are you seeing?
Is something wrong?
Sorry, you two, but something is weird about this report.
Okay.
I need to talk to Juyuan for a moment, if you'll excuse us. You can go on in.
Alright, so they are looking quite serious. I'm sure that nothing will go wrong and we won't have to go into the hollow to help them.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Let's try to get close enough to hear what they're saying.
Alright. Talk to Wise Bill, come here. Yes, we're here. Well, it's perfectly blocked off by a wall. No one will notice us. Listen, I think Zhuyan and Qingyi are talking about what just happened.
Those coordinates are the spots Maroon's gang scouted some time ago, right? What do you think is off about them?
You remember the monster they found in that square a while back?
Oh?
Of course,
That
the remains are scheduled
point is
to be
becoming
recovered this
relevant
afternoon.
again?
But wait, what about it? You think these two cases are connected?
Oh, interesting. So are we gonna see the monster that came out of the monument again?
Perhaps. I just realized every location Maroon pointed out lies on the route the evidence carrier is taking.
What?
The EMP emitter Maroon used had been modified to bypass vehicle security systems. When used correctly, it can unlock car doors without damaging the electronics.
They're planning on releasing the monster back into the hollow. That's not good.
Maroon said his crew procured specialized containers for preserving etheric material. We assumed they were targeting vehicles transporting valuable ether
No, they're
resources
trying to
for large
weaponize
companies.
the monster.
But here's the thing. Public Security's evidence carrier is the same kind of vehicle.
Meaning, the evidence carrier could be in danger. Where is it now?
Let me see. Right here. There's a slight delay in the surveillance signal.
Alright.
But the carrier seems
That's
headed towards
interesting.
its destination right now.
I mean, that does
But
bring up the
according to
question
record,
if gangs are
stopped for
able
about
to...
10 minutes
Sorry.
somewhere in the hollow, just 15 minutes ago.
It does bring up the question if gangs are able to actually weaponize ethereals like that. Because you would think that the ethereals would have, like, no kind of way to be controlled. They just act on instinct. But, I mean, to be fair, they don't... The gangs seem to be just fine living among them, and they don't attack each other, so there has to be something that goes on that can tell what side... that allows them to tell what side everything's on.
10 minutes might not seem like much, but if someone's lying in wait with an EMP emitter, it'd be enough for them to snatch the evidence. We need to report this, right now. I'll call it in.
Wait a second. The carrier might have paused in the hollow due to changes in hollow structure or some other reason. We don't have solid proof yet of an attack on the carrier.
Okay.
Even if we report our suspicions, they won't immediately send someone. They'd follow protocol and do a remote analysis first.
Oh, so you have to... If you think your hunch is correct, you have to go out there and do it yourself, otherwise you're gonna...
You're right. And if
Otherwise
they
it's
do
gonna be
that,
too
it
late.
could already be too late.
Not only that, I'm worried about something else. The evidence recovery schedule was only decided recently, and the route inside the hollow is top secret.
So someone leaked the information. What if it's the big commissioner guy who leaked it, so that way he could be the one to stop them and save the day, and that would increase his chances for the general election.
But according to Maroon, his gang had been scouting those locations for a while now.
Meaning, there might be a mole in public security.
Yeah, and I mean it makes sense. He was the commissioner guy seemed to be really upset that the ethereal was being given to Hand, so maybe he's been organizing a breakout of the ethereal so that way he could be the one to take it down and boost it and bolster himself during the general election.
Exactly. If we report our suspicions now, we might tip them off. I'd rather head into the hollow myself.
I mean, that's just a theory. I have no idea if that's actually true or not.
That's a huge risk. You know that's against policy. They could take action against...
It's urgent. We don't have time to... We spent a long time preparing for today's seminar. With the media gathered like this, it's a rare opportunity for you to showcase your knowledge in front of the inspector. You should stay here.
Thingy's going on her
We're
own?
partners. You can trust me to bring back the evidence safe and sound. You have my word.
Oh, so is this going to be one of those situations where I get to play as her in the holo?
Inspector Bringer's car.
Bringer, that's his name. All right.
The inspector is already here. We don't have time to hesitate. I need to get going. I'll leave the seminar to you.
Worshipping an undeserving deity is sycophancy. Failure to act when action is needed shows a lack of courage.
Oh?
You said it yourself. An officer needs to be sure they're doing the right thing.
Ooh, this is actually like a whole
I became
huge
an officer
story arc
because of Inspector
for
Bringer, but
these
not
two.
for praise or his approval. I want to do for others what he did for me back then.
Interesting. What's all those random things on her arms, by the way?
So, you're going to...
I'm going with you.
I mean, that looks like the thing on her right arm looks like a folded up like firearm, but I don't know what the thing on the left is.
Besides, if the inspector really is the same as he was back then,
I mean, no,
sure
it just
he'll
looks like
support our
a
choice.
top rail for a firearm.
We can't just sit back and do nothing while the remains are in danger.
Just like last time, we should try and help them any way we can.
Alright. Wait. They're both well-trained officers, but the two of them alone still aren't enough for this investigation. Plus, that evidence is also crucial for us. We can't risk it falling into the wrong hands. Well, let's head home and connect to the HTTP system and help them out in Hollow. Alright. Ooh, oh, it's a reward box thing. Interesting. Well, back to the HDD system, and let's see what's available here. Alright, yep, I've already done the path of the proxy. Careless duty.
huh? Is something the matter?
Level 33,
Don't look. Nothing to fear. Ready for Need some
I guess like this. I mean, normally I wouldn't be using them because they're lower level, but also for the fact that, what you call it, Zhuyon's only level 33, so they're already stronger than she is. But I'm gonna try not to switch out from them too much. I missed out on getting this character, and it kind of sucks because I wanted to play as her. But hey, at least I get to experience her in the story. And I'm sure if this game is anything like Genshin, eventually they'll rerun the banners, so...
Judging by our predictions, they probably have the evidence by now. Any ideas
I'm
on
surprised
how
they
we're
didn't
gonna
make
get it back?
Qingyi playable in this
Here's what I'm
to
thinking.
coincide with the new
To
banner.
avoid raising suspicion, the suspects probably didn't damage the carrier's electronic systems. If that is indeed the case, we can check its driving record to pinpoint where exactly it stopped within the hollow. They're bound to have left some traces behind. The remains are bulky, so they can't move very quickly.
Interesting.
Therefore, we can figure out where they went.
What is that?
Makes sense.
Is that hairband
Let's
she's
find the
wearing, by the way?
evidence
I've
carrier
just
and see if
noticed
our
that on
suspicions are
Qingyi.
right. I picked up the carrier's signal. Let's go.
Like, it looks like a kind of a spiky handcuff. But, like,
Zhuyuan and Qingyi are heading out to
Zhuyan is what I was trying to say.
Barry, do you know where the carrier is?
Affirmative. Attempting to locate the evidence carrier.
We need to help them reach the evidence carrier quickly. I'm counting on you to find a route.
Okay, well, how does us
The
knowing a
evidence
route help
carrier
then?
signal is coming from
We
over
can't
there.
give them the carrot data or whatever.
The mobile device here seems unusable.
Let me try adjusting the direction. Ugh, it's too heavy.
Belle, something is blocking their way.
Master, the firing direction of the ejector nearby can be adjusted.
Alright, I guess this is a puzzle.
Alright, let's help them find a shortcut to save time. These switches can be used repeatedly. Think carefully about the direction.
Huh? Did the device just move by itself?
Oh, I just have to press A to retrigger it. Alright. That's cool. Little puzzle here.
The device works now.
Let's move. Something doesn't feel right.
So, Chingy is on to us, or though she was kind of on to us on the previous quest as well.
Master, high ether active.
So, I mean, I'm actually going to be surprised if she discovers us. Because as far as I'm aware, she's supposed to be heavily against us because she's PubSec and we're Hollow Raiders. But I don't know. Because we could use them as Hollow Raiders, so I don't know if it's going to be like one of those things where they figure out like what that we're faith on, but they're like, oh yeah, you're doing good stuff, so we'll let it pass or whatever. I mean, especially since they, as far as they should know, Phaethon got arrested because of us giving the account to that one guy at the beginning of the game we never heard from again. And like the PubSec should believe that they have Phaethon arrested, or at least from what I can tell. Once again, this character is really cool, but I did not end up getting her, so. Like a cooler version of Billy. Just because she has a lot of those the same abilities to like be very maneuverable during her strings, like Billy does, but she also just is easier to get in with.
The evidence carrier is nearby.
Jingyi, we should head over there now.
Yeah. So I mean, it is.
Yes, finally.
She is a good character. It's just I didn't end
Let's
up
check on
on
its condition.
It looks fine on the outside. No signs of damage.
I mean, isn't literally the entire point that there would be no signs of damage? I hope that they run Juyan's banner again soon. I want her.
Messing with the carrier without permission will definitely require writing up a report. And probably a pay cut, too. Well, let's forget all that for now. Jingyi, help me unlock it.
You had a key?
The evidence crate is still here. And the seal...
Comparing the seal with the one in the photo, the angle is off by approximately 3 degrees. And the etheric matter feels totally
alright, Chingy. Jeez, 3 degrees? That's a difference you noticed?
The evidence. They were gonna trick Hand by not leaving any trace. They went through all this trouble to make it seem like it was still there.
That monster must be hiding some... Juyan, watch out!
A hail of bullets comes from behind a short wall nearby, striking the evidence. Okay.
They got in cover. Idiot. They're from the Criminal Investigation Department. They aren't gonna go down easy. We've been here for hours. You couldn't keep your cool.
So does those helmets like give them like ether resistance or whatever?
Our intel says it's just the two of them. They might have survived our ambush, but we can take them. Hurry up and deal with them. Officers go missing in the hollows every day.
Like, I mean, that's what it seems like. I don't know why else they would be running it or using it, even though the other Hollow Raiders usually don't have any protection for that kind of thing. Oh, her basic movement actually triggered the dodge. Alright, we're gonna do this because there's a bunch of enemies stunned and I need to get rid of them. Yeah, this character's a lot of fun to play as. Very mobile. Oh. He summons Chingy, like, as she fights. Interesting. That must be something you get access to if you actually have Chingy in your party with Juyan. I was wondering because I saw her like in glimpses of her and I just didn't know what it was.
And it sounds like they knew we were coming and set up an ambush near the carrier.
What the heck is going... How could they have known we were going after the evidence?
Hey, you got rid of those 2 officers? There they are.
Oh, I see.
After us. Run.
Warning. Multiple hostiles approaching the officer's location at high speed.
Interesting. So I wonder who the mole is. Like I said, my money's on Bringer.
You hear that? There are multiple.
But I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, the reason why I think it's Bringer is because of the fact that he wants to seem like the hero, and if the evidence gets handed over or given to hand, like I thought that wouldn't be a good look for him. So I'm sure that's what's going on.
Barry, is there a way to divert the approaching enemies?
Master, I regret to inform you there are no electronic devices or controllable machines in the area.
It's too late. Look at the map. We're trapped.
Oh. Oh, is the mission over? No, the mission's still going. I was about to say I haven't gotten my my holo data yet.
There's an ambush here too.
Get them!
Coming through.
Oh, well, they got out of that ambush just fine, alright.
They're closing in on us.
Be careful.
Oh, I see. I mean, to be fair, I guess I technically have that character in my party, so it makes sense that she would be the one to get attacked first. Oh well. If it wasn't for the fact that I want to try this character out, I could have just steamrolled this mission with my high-level team.
Stay calm.
Yeah, I was long supposed to already have all of these quests done. I don't know, just pushing through the story in this game is just a little bit boring to me, honestly.
Sustain fire.
Seemed too difficult. Oh, okay. I don't know what seemed too difficult, but oh, okay. So the bullets are held, and then I can hold X to fire them out. Oh, I see, and my EX special actually charges them. Got it. So that's how this character works. I don't know if you can actually look up what this character actually does. Oh, no, wait, I can. Attack. Hold to activate. Okay. With the 3-shot shell piercing attacks, dealing physical damage. Okay, so I can either do an attack or I can hold it to do a special attack if I have the thing, Got it. While under assault mode, hold to switch to suppressive mode. What's... Oh, okay. So basically, suppressive mode is when I hold the button, assault mode is when I don't.
It won't be easy to get him off our tail. Let's face him head on. We'll run out of ammo if this continues.
Okay, so it's only the EX that charges it.
Locking in. Freeze!
Oh, I forgot, I didn't even notice I ran out of shells. Whoops.
Perfect teamwork, everyone.
Yes, everyone. Where I took all of them on the single character because I wanted to play as her. Now that I figured out how she works.
Julian and Qingyi are stuck in a building and surrounded by enemies.
We have to get them out. Do something, Barry.
Master, I've detected several unstable spatial fissures. Such spatial rifts are challenging to label in standard carat data. But if utilized,
alright.
they could help the target evacuate.
Oh wait, we're gonna have to reveal ourselves to lead them.
Fairy may be able to locate the spatial rifts, but how do we...
I can safely tap into the officer's intercom within the hollow. Second assist.
But if we connect to their intercom...
If it doesn't expose our identity, I think it's worth the risk to save lives.
Question. Is the current objective to assist the 2 officers in leaving the current area?
I mean, I guess rescue.
Rescue the 2 officers who...
Aren't those the...
Negative. Remote communication has an 87 point, but due to the significant disparity in forces and the limitations of long-range communication, I cannot safely assess the target's surrounding environment.
So you either... She's asking if she wants us to get them out of the hollow or get them out of the immediate area.
Bell has to personally guide them as a proxy?
Affirmative. However, appearing in front of public security may bring major risks.
This is so irritating. If they weren't public security officers, we wouldn't.
Well, we gotta make the decision. Yeah.
We shouldn't hesitate, Wise. Juyuan and Xingyi are good people. Despite the risks,
Yeah.
I'd
Right.
regret it
We're
for the
gonna
rest of
guide
my
them
life
out of the
if I
hollow.
chose
Got
to
it.
stand idly by now.
Bell.
And on the bright side, if we work together, we might.
Affirmative.
Well then.
Alright. So we now have to walk up to them and hope that they don't immediately
Isn't
freak
good.
out.
They've totally surrounded us. Unless we can somehow distract them, we're stuck here. If we can't think of a way out, I'll go distract them so you have a chance to.
What? What are you talking about?
Don't
It was me
let
who
Xingyi
insisted we investigate
sacrifice
inside
herself,
the hollow.
please. I like
It
these
wouldn't
Pop
even be in danger
Officer
right now
characters,
if it
like
weren't for me.
one of the
Besides,
better
I'm not
factions
good.
in the game, in my opinion.
I'll be
But then
fine
again,
if
a lot of the
the virus
factions
is
aren't really
destroyed.
very well developed.
But you don't have that luxury.
Hold up. I'm your captain, right? If
Also,
someone
did
has
she
to
just
take
admit to being a
responsibility
robot?
for
I
this
wasn't paying
mess,
attention to what
it
she was
should be
saying.
me.
She said something about not being
Besides,
human.
Your physical abilities are much better than mine. If one of us has to make a run for it, you'd have a much better chance at surviving.
Or you can both survive if you
Now's
follow
not
the Bang
time
Boo.
to argue.
Exactly. Now's not the time to argue.
Who's there?
Wait, it's coming from the intercom. Someone hacked into our encrypted frequency. But how?
Right.
Instead of arguing about who should be the bait, how about I offer a solution that works for you both?
Who are you? Why should we trust you?
I can't convince you to trust me. I'm a proxy. Not exactly someone who should normally be talking with you. But while I may be
Right.
a proxy, I have a conscience. I can't turn a blind eye while you're in danger.
Yay! We're gonna
proxy?
save them.
All right. So, what's the plan?
Oh, she's just immediately on board. That's amazing.
I'll create an opportunity for you.
I just love how Chiggy just
Follow my instructions.
goes. Yep, I want to get out of here alive. I don't care about that.
Now go!
They're getting away!
What now?
I love the animation of this
Jump
game.
into the fissure.
The Fisher!
Alright.
What? The spatial fissure! After them!
Okay, so those just randomly appear. Got it.
They're closing in. They'll catch us at this rate.
I have a plan. It might be risky, but I'm sure you can do it.
Ooh. That's hysterical. Oh, that poor guy. I'm with that guy who's like clinging to it desperately, trying not to fall off. I'd probably be the same way. Ooh. And hey, they're all right. Yay!
We're saved.
Well, hero, now that you've saved us, do you plan on making an appearance?
All right. We can finally talk.
Yay! We saved them.
You're a Bangbu from Bellabog. Wait, no. There's no way an ordinary Bangbu would be as capable as you.
I mean,
let alone
we already
hack into
did
our
tell
intercom.
them we were a proxy.
So, who are you exactly?
Qingyi, have you heard the rumors about a legendary proxy who doesn't enter the hollows themselves, but manages real-time communication
Wait.
from the outside?
Faithin.
Wait, hold on. The thing Faithin does with remote controlling the Bing Boo isn't normal. Like, I thought that was what all proxies were doing this entire time. I thought it was commonplace. Like, are we seriously the only ones that thought to remote control a Bang Boo to not get corrupted? Like, okay. Carry on, ladies. Like, I had no idea. So wait, how are other people not able to instantly tell we're Phaethon then, when we interact with them? Because Soldier 11 doesn't think we're Phaethon, even though we told her we were. The Mole didn't think we were Phaethon, he thought we were lying to him. like, but if so far the only proxy that's known to remote control a Bangbu is Phaethon, then how would they not be able to tell? I mean, granted, they can think we were just imitating Phaethon, because I'm sure there's probably a few more, just none as popular as Phaethon. But, I don't know, that seems like kind of a plot hole that they instantly know we're Phaethon when there was other characters who couldn't figure it out.
That's me. I'm Phaethon.
Especially when
We were
Phaethon
already
should be
watching
well known.
this when we received the report from Belobog.
Yeah, I was helping Belobog Industries retrieve something lost, but I ended up running into that monster deep in the hollow. As you've already guessed, I think there's something unusual about that monster too. There's some kind of conspiracy behind it, and it's connected to what I've been chasing.
In other words, you're helping us so Hand gets the evidence and can uncover the truth about the monster.
Yeah?
Exactly. And it's still not too late
I mean,
to get the evidence.
the thing is, I don't know why...
According to page 173 of the Public Security Officer's Manual, in urgent situations, officers have the right
what you call it? I don't understand
without verifying their
why... Like, I understand why holo raiding is illegal, because it's people going into an area that, that normal people can't access and essentially stealing whatever they can get their hands on. And also it poses a health risk due to the fact that people could get corrupted and then leave the holo, possibly infecting other people if that's how Aether corruption works. But I don't understand why being a proxy's illegal, other than the fact that they help holo raiders. Kind of one of those things where, like, emulation isn't piracy, but pirates use emulators, like proxies aren't holo raiders, but holo raiders use proxies, I guess? I don't know.
So you're suggesting...
I have no idea what I'm spouting. I'm just trying to think of things to say.
We share a common goal. Let's work together and get that evidence back.
Deal. Now's not the time for more questions. We accept your assistance, Phaethon. But as you've seen, the enemy is well prepared and has the advantage in numbers.
Alright,
Don't
cool.
worry, leave it to me. Since we lack the manpower, we'll use the hollow against them. That's my specialty.
What does NEPS stand for? Because both Zhuyon's cape and Qingyi's, like, belt on the front of her chest plate, like, both say NEPS.
We've arrived at the evidence carrier area.
So what does that actually stand for? Because it's an acronym. There's periods in between each of them.
Loading environment data. Master, I have found a discarded toolbox up ahead.
Okay.
It's time to put my expertise as a public security officer to good use.
Okay. So we got a psychic resonance plugin. Oh, alright.
Connect the dots in the mind space and solve the case. Use this to access my mind space and share information.
Access mind space. Okay, that sounds weird.
The display device has been used to show the mind space.
Alright.
Collected clues will be stored in the memory zone. Once
So I gotta
the
collect all the
adjacent
clues
are
and then
the
try and
question
connect
will
them.
become apparent. We don't have enough clues right now. Let's go back and look for more.
I mean, it's an interesting mechanic, but it's just kind of just goes to collect all the MacGuffins so you can move on.
Master. The clue has
Hey,
been
welcome in,
stored in the
and
mind
Poggers.
space.
How you doing? We're currently pushing story because I need to get the events unlocked, so I hope you're doing well today.
I have detected varying degrees.
Art. Ooh, nice. Glad to hear it. I hope it's coming along well.
Stored in the mind space.
What did that change? Oh, I see. There we go. Yeah, oh yeah, thank you, by the way, for giving me that info that the new character coming out is going to be Billy's sister. Like, I absolutely did not know that was going to be the case, so,
There
I actually do appreciate you letting me know. My bad for the leaks, but I got excited. Oh no, like, it's one of those things where, like, it's not really a leak that matters. Like, you're not telling me what the character does, you're just giving me a little bit of lore tidbits, but yeah.
Decoding complete.
Oh, and if you mean, like, leaking the character, I knew that I don't care if you leak characters, I just don't want, like, story spoilers.
There's a new question in mind space.
Right.
A question has arisen from the 2 collected clues. Master, do you want to solve it?
Sure. Yeah. Every car toolbox of the scene, an uncorrupted forklift was found. Driving.
Indeed. Judging from the marks left behind, the forklift was likely...
But yeah, I might actually... I'm wondering what role she's gonna fill, because it might be worth trying to go for her. Because if she's an attack, I could see Piper, Lucy, and her being actually a good team, or maybe someone else, I'm not sure. She looks like she'd be a physical character, so it'd be nice.
After all the questions are answered,
or maybe she's gonna be a physical stun character, that would also be really cool. Forklift nearby is rendered inoperable by EMP effects, and there are some hard-to-identify footprints around the scene. Foot?
Affirmative. It is highly...
Alright, sweet, so I just need the last piece of evidence now. But yeah, no, I know that's, that she's coming, and then there's also another character that looks really cool that's also coming from that faction, which I'm actually really looking forward to as well. No, I need to get the last piece of evidence. Oh, right, I see it now. But yeah, I'm super excited, actually, that that faction is getting expanded. It looks very interesting.
There's a new question.
Alright. Severely damaged, illegally modified bamboo was found near the scene and container. Combining this with the content of the recording, some deductions can be made. Whose damaged bamboos is this?
Right. Considering all the clues, this conclusion makes sense.
Right, so they damaged their own bamboo.
The key question has emerged.
Combining all the clues collected, it's possible to hypothesize it's not far from here?
You're right. Not only are the culprits carrying the evidence, but they also don't have a carrot. Hiding nearby while they wait for their accomplice.
Master, all the clues have been gathered.
Start the case replay, I guess. Okay, so it's just basically them going through the case and like showing what happened.
Carrier will be here soon. Stay close to me, big head. We'll bolt after taking the evidence. The evidence carrier's here.
Oh, I see.
Stop right here.
Oh, but they EMP'd their own bamboo.
The case replay is virtual, so you cannot pick anything up.
Ah, I knew what I was gonna try and do, but it looks like actually there's two spaces down there that's just showed up. All right. Oh, okay. Important clues within. Explore your surroundings.
Master, you might come across important scenes during...
A hidden path.
Right.
Let's take note of it when we get back to reality.
All right. So the Bang Boost started malfunctioning and launched something over there. And the forklift got EMP'd as well. Alright.
The EMP is that powerful? The Bang Boost done for, and the forklift is kaput. Now what? Don't panic. Let's grab the evidence first. We'll just have someone pick us up later.
Oh, so it's going to reveal to us where they are.
We've got what we needed. Let's go this way.
Master, the culprits are with.
Alright.
Look, set a password for this door and lock it. Then we don't have to worry about anyone. Oh, that's brilliant. Let's use. What? That's a dumb password. Let me set it. 543.
Yeah, that's just listen. That's just so good as 54321 as the password. Definitely way better than 12345. Still, that was a nice little mechanic. I wonder if it's actually going to get used or if it's going to be one of those things where you have to,
Master, you can return to the
oh,
real world
you have
to investigate now.
or it's only for this quest, or if it's going to be something like
We
for
figured out
the,
exit used by the culprits. Let's go check it out.
what you call it, the agent story for these characters as well. What I'm trying to spit out, sorry. Words are hard sometimes. Yeah, alright. Got everything.
Master,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeez, how long is this quest? I was about to say I don't have a lot of holo data,
Over there.
but
But how are we supposed to get through this area?
what you call it?
Master,
I was wondering when the other data was going to actually start popping up, but there was one right as I was about to say.
Whoa! I got teleported back just like that. I know the way through here. Follow me.
So top, and then right, then up, then left. So top right,
has been recorded. Once
top
you return to
right,
reality, I'll guide you.
right, top right, up left.
I've highlighted the culprit's route. for
Oh,
you.
Fairy's gonna highlight it anyways, it doesn't matter.
Now, let's follow that route.
It actually kind of sucks. I wish it actually gave me the option to try and remember it first, but oh well. Alright, I still have one more piece of data I have to find.
There's a group of abandoned buildings ahead.
Okay. Put this, there's a data thing there. Take this and store it so I can use it to revive someone.
Master, I found a surveillance camera.
Alright. Let's see what we gotta do here. Oh hey, there's the holo data I'm looking for.
Officers are gone? Understood. Let's hide somewhere. There's a crack in this wall. We can get through here.
Okay.
Let's wait here for the others to pick us up.
Ah, I see.
Many walls here have cracks in them. Just find a suitable spot to get through.
Alright, perfect.
The replay.
Oh, okay, so it just revealed them to me. I don't have to actually try looking for them. Good to know. But most importantly, I need this data first. And that's all my data, so I think this is the end of the quest.
Who's there?
Public security, put your hands up!
Nice. Perfect. Alright, I might actually have to go after this. I only meant to stream for 2 hours today, and I think we're already... No, wait, I started at 4:30. So yeah, 6:30 would be 2 hours, so that would actually be right on time.
Yep. Drop the weapon!
Eh. Not bad at all. Got a story quest done, which means I can start the event soon. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to push a lot more stories, so I might do that off stream. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really like doing stream the most on doing story the most on stream. It's really something I like to take my time with and not push things. I also don't like talking over the voice acting, so just long bouts of me staying silent, trying to let them talk and this thing, so.
Oh, rats. Just a sec. Why are they here?
This is called striking when the enemy is unprepared.
So go take them down and retrieve the evidence. Take on.
There we go, and then I'm gonna switch back into the character I actually want to play. I swear, just the fact that this character basically automatically gets, like, perfect count dodges is actually just the best part.
Help again.
Sweet. We get the evidence.
Look, they're carrying an etheric matter container. Do you think this is really the stolen evidence?
Most likely,
Yeah,
yes.
No doubt about it. Even with it sealed, its aura gives me the creeps.
Yes! Fantastic! We finally got the
The assailants that blocked our path earlier likely haven't figured out we've outmaneuvered them and retaken the evidence. At this point,
Alright,
all
sweet.
we need
And
to
I have
do
a
is
proxy
get
with
out
them
of
so
the
they can get
hollow
out
and we're
easily.
safe.
There's an exit nearby. I'll take you there.
Sweet.
The exit is just up ahead.
If you two aren't in a hurry to arrest me today, I'll be on my way.
Don't worry, I don't want to burn any bridges. It's bad karma.
Yay!
Besides, I've always thought indiscriminately arresting proxies isn't very fair. Circumstances
See, that's what I was saying
aren't always the
earlier,
same
like-
for everyone.
Yeah.
Gee, we're officers. Should you really be saying that? Anyway, thanks for your help, Phaethon.
I mean, like I said, Hollow Raiders are the ones causing them more trouble, not really proxies.
And fearlessly going into the hollow to protect it.
I mean, if anything, they should be encouraging more people to learn how to navigate the Hollow, so that way if something bad happens, they have more people who can come out and assist. Kinda like how some normal people have medical training just in case there's an emergency.
Alright, let's go. Wait a minute. Phaethon thanked us for uncovering the threat and fearlessly going into the hollow to... Doesn't that sound suspicious?
Suspicious? Right. Logically speaking, while monitoring the evidence carrier, Phaethon would have realized the evidence had been switched, and upon seeing us, assumed we were there to investigate. But it sounded like Phaethon knew what happened.
How unexpected. It seems...
Oh no, are they gonna figure out who we are? Are we in trouble? I'm actually genuinely curious now how this is gonna go. I wasn't just about to end, but now I want to see how this finishes out. A few days later. Oh. Are we getting a visit from PubSec?
Are you free today? Want to come with me to the public security precinct at Lumina Square?
Huh? Public security again?
Well, I heard Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi will be heading back to their own branch today. It's probably best not to run into them inside the hollows. But outside the hollows, it might be quite a while before we see them again.
But the officers were some of the best characters so far.
You're right. We should at least get their contact information.
I was thinking, how about we give them a gift too? Like a collector's edition of that popular PubSec movie.
I mean, hey, if they want the movie, like, I'm sure they would enjoy that.
That's the one where the main character goes against his superior and chooses to protect the citizens, right?
Oh, hey, it's almost like what just happened today.
They're going to be leaving soon. Let's get going.
Or, well, today. Technically, this is a few weeks after we went into the Hollow to help them. I mean, either way, I'll take my polychromes and I'll smile about it. Let's see if they mention anything about us being Phaethon. Like they pieced together, like we knew what happened outside the Hollow as well, so we had to be there. So it's a very limited number of people that could actually have been Phaethon. And I think it kind of clears the suspicions of all the store owners because they wouldn't have enough time. Although we own a store too, so would that clear us as well? I don't know. But I mean, Shinji has already said that she's against just wildly arresting proxies, so maybe? I don't know.
Oh, we've got everything packed. Let's get it in the car.
We almost missed you.
Hey there, managers. What brings you here?
We heard you're heading back to your own branch, so we wanted to say goodbye.
We haven't known each other for long, but
yep,
we've had
very
quite a
memorable time together.
But Jiuen, it was supposed to be you going on stage for the interview during the seminar. Why did that older gentleman in the glasses end up going on instead? I was looking forward to asking you questions.
I'm sorry, but we got assigned to a tricky case that day.
Oh, do they not realize? Do they?
It went well. Largely due to the clues you provided about the 6th Street EMP case.
Oh,
You don't
nice.
say. That's awesome.
I mean, I don't know if they're gonna reveal the fact that they think that they know who Phaethon
We
is.
appreciate it, but it's against regulations for officers to accept gifts from citizens.
Officer to Chingy, she'll probably take it.
Could I buy the video as a customer?
Of course, we'd be delighted.
Well, they're getting ready to leave. Why don't we take a look around? Maybe find somewhere to finally enjoy that.
I never expected our time at the Lumina branch
Alright,
to be so
hold on.
eventful.
Things turned out okay. The seminar settled, case cracked, evidence secure. It's just a shame. The reports we have to write are gonna be lame.
Is that supposed to be a poem?
No, I think that's just the way Chingy speaks.
Excuse me, someone's calling me. Hey, you've got time to chat during the day? Well, this is a rarity.
Oh?
Hello.
Oh, it's this
I'm looking
character.
over our graduation album.
I'm actually
You're
curious
flipping
about
through
when
our
this character's gonna
graduation
come
album?
out. Like,
Now?
I really like the way
This
she
isn't
looks. I
another
want
one
to
of
play
your
as her. I think she's gonna be a shock
exercises,
attack
is it?
character, so
Mm-hmm.
it'd be
I'm
kind of
trying
cool.
to remember all of the names of
And
our
be
old
her
classmates
and
while looking at
Sukaku
these
would probably
photos.
actually be a really good team.
By the way, do you still remember the graduation message you wrote for me? May you become the pursuant of true justice, the sharp blade of the law slicing through the wickedness of the night
But yeah, so
sky.
if anyone figures out when this
If
character
there's no
comes
need to
out, like, please
shout,
let me know. I want to play as
someone
her.
might hear you.
My apologies. It's just, this message really means a lot to me. How does the true justice mentioned in your message differ from regular justice? Is it
Oh,
comparable
I've
to the
seen
difference
memes about
between an
this
actual melon
this
and a
cutscene.
melon-flavored lollipop? Many people say they taste pretty much the same. But even though the melons I buy are hardly ever sweet, I still prefer the taste of real melons. Just like your pursuit of true justice. A real melon will always be a real melon. That can never be imitated.
Are those words of encouragement? Well, thanks. Wait, how does a member of Hand like you know that I've been reprimanded by the precinct?
Because the case of the unidentified monster discovered by Balabog Industries has been transferred to Section 6. My intelligence officer pointed out that we might need you to come in and provide some more detailed
Oh, interesting.
intel.
So, that thing's in your custody? Are you telling me there's something wrong with the evidence?
That's the reason why I'm calling you. We found pieces of what resembles a mask within the monster's remains, and we managed to extract human
Interesting.
DNA from it.
Does this mean you figured out the origin of the monster?
Unfortunately, no. Apart from determining the deceased as a male from the DNA, we compared it with DNA records of missing
wait,
persons
is
and criminals throughout the city.
Kuwaita's
but
father
found
the
no matches.
monster?
He may have been someone from outside the city with no known identity. But what do you think?
Okay.
Since Maroon risked going into the Hollow to get it, there must be some secret on the deceased's body. but wouldn't think he's a nobody.
I agree. But as of now, we're still missing the key to this puzzle.
Thanks for the intel, Miyabi.
All
Let's
right.
catch up in a few days.
Mm-hmm. See you.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Judging from the conversation, I'm guessing there's some progress with the evidence over at hand?
Seems so.
Yeah, all right.
They've made an important discovery, but that's only created more questions. Jump in, Qingyi. Let's talk more on the way.
All right, let's go.
I mean, did they not mention about them knowing who the, whatchamacallit is?
Always running so slowly.
They didn't talk about they know who Phaethon
You're
is.
the ones who suggested we meet. Do you have any idea how long I've been waiting?
I mean, you're in prison. All you do is wait.
Wait, it's you! Sarah! You've got some nerve to show your face after the trouble you caused!
Come now, Mr. Perlman. It was your idea to deal with the residents in the blast zone. Not to mention the fact that your technical advisor and personal secretary, Sarah, never existed in the first place. Well then, there's no need to grit your teeth. I'm actually here to discuss business with you.
Oh.
Please confess to all your crimes in court, and we'll make sure you get the best treatment in prison.
You and that bastard behind you are the ones who convinced me to carry out the blast in the first place. And now you want me to take all the blame. That's quite the scheme.
But what does he get out of
I
it?
hear recently, Bellabog Industries stumbled upon a monster in that plaza inside the hollow, and the evidence collected from the creature's remains was almost stolen. Honestly, I've been wondering. The plaza isn't along the subway route, yet your plan included research of it and explosives.
So she's
for
tied to
it.
the monster. Interesting.
Your real goal is to retrieve the evidence, isn't it? I wonder what would happen if I brought this up in court.
I'm sure the judge wouldn't entertain such baseless fantasies, Mr. Perlman.
Baseless fantasies, you say? Huh. Let's get real then. What if I told you I have proof of your involvement in the Vision case, along with that of the person behind you? Definitive proof.
Oh.
Hey, you heard what Perlman just said, right? I can't stand clingy men, but I must say that's quite the ace up his
So
sleeve.
what are they gonna do about it?
Sounds like you're enjoying this situation.
How could that be? I'm genuinely concerned about our partnership.
I'm confused.
So what's your plan now? Will you agree to his terms?
I'll handle it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Bro. Oh, hey, they have hot pot. Nice. After a long stroll along the beach after dinner. I almost said after drinking. No. Are you feeling sore today from all that walking? Walking and rushing are two entirely different things. Okay. Anyways. Yep. Find a few extra copies of Mission Unthinkable. Alright. Well. Unfortunately, I don't know if we'll end up seeing the public security officers again unless you, like, actually rolled them, but still. I know that there's also more PubSec officers coming out soon with Jane Doe next patch, which Jane Doe is actually one I do want to roll for. The Grace Agent story, the Iron Witch, has been recorded. Okay. Thingy. Okay. It says in range today's schedule. That usually doesn't mean anything good. And skyscraper interior. Okay, so that's on this one. The Midnight Pursuit. Upgrade one agent trust to level 3. And okay, so trusts are actually starting to become a thing. So I need to get the what you call it? There's a quest you need to do called like Ambi's Problem or something like that, and for that you need to do that one to do all the trust stuff. So, oh, case of the missing bamboo is one of these. Interesting. I thought it was going to be more like the other bamboo case that we had. Jingi Agent Story is now available. Oh, okay. Oh, alright. I thought it was going to be like a full-on event like this one. Disrupted node. Okay, so there we have more stuff available. Got it. Obsidian Commission's now available. Hold on to your ether dewdrops and get ready for war. Alright. Well, I thought I was going to unlock event, and it turns out I just unlocked the ability to do more agent stories. Let's actually go out and see if Yi's somewhere. Not Chingy, Ambi. She's supposed to be camping out right in front of the thing here. But either way, I'll actually have to raid out soon here. And she's not here. There's the blue quest over here, though. You need. Hey, you over there, stop. The bellowing roars from the alley, causing you to stop for just a moment. The ward sign reading, Public Security Model Street, 6th Street appears to be before you. You muster up the courage needed to stand any place. Sorry for stopping you suddenly. We're just two brothers looking for help. Our big sister has gone missing around here and been waiting here at this corner, hoping someone might have seen her. But we haven't introduced ourselves. I'm Victor, and my younger brother, Mark. My older brother is Victor, and I'm his younger brother, Mark. Our big sister, so who's your big sister? She hangs around 6th Street, but we haven't been able to find her these past few days when we come to. So worried, came up with this stupid idea of camping at this corner. She has a lot of courage packed in her small body. Alright. The first stepping in back then, we would have. There's bold stripes and sharp eyes, and sound like a little rude to say this, but her fur is very smooth. The pattern on her coat is like this, and the colors are like this. In her tail, when she's unhappy, she'll flick. Tail. Okay. One of the 6th Street's regular alley cats. Would happen to know her, would you? Wait, hold on. How is their big sister a cat? I'm confused. In a garbage bin. Oh, Victor, she doesn't seem to be here. Sunbathed here, she sees the spa as their own private beach. There were several strands of black and white cat fur stuck to the top of it. Alright. I guess we keep looking and hopefully we find the big sister of the two bears, which is just a small kitty. Alright. So, the normal hi, Sukaku. Girl with gleaming eyes. I don't know what this is. This is just Sukaku. Wow, a limited edition barbecue flavored ice cream. I've never seen that before. That sounds disgusting. It's familiar. Like someone we've met from Sector 6 in the those year before. Isn't she Sukaku? Was that her name? Yes, that is Sukaku. Price of just one ice cream. You can taste two different foods. Isn't that a great deal? No wonder it's limited edition being such a good. Curious to give it a try. You know what? We'll be nice to Sukaku. Boss, another ice cream, please. Doing gross. It doesn't even taste like meat, and it ruins the ice cream. I want to buy another ice cream just to watch the taste out my mouth. Forget it. Now Gil will shout at me again if she finds out I had 8 ice creams in a row. I mean, it's probably the most Sukaku event that character's been a part of I've seen so far. Alright, let's check the other dumpster. Oh, meow meow. Legitimately entrance to the alley. Just welcome the love and affection of the two before her. Past Mark and I couldn't find you anyways. Sis, we miss you. Yeah? Sound is confused, a little distant. What a heartless kitty. Sister, don't you recognize your... Okay. If we couldn't find your pest, he was intentionally avoiding us. Oh, I see. It's a cat, though. How is your big sister a cat? For losing that. Losing what? Took her color off a few days ago to clean it. But we lost it while working on Hollow. We didn't realize until we got out. Ah. Is it a special color? A really special color. It's got a bit of catnip in it. She loves that stuff. Plus, there's a cute little bell. Alright. Token of our sworn bond with her. It's one of a kind. Alright. Finished in the brothers' conversation. Victor has been paying close attention to each and every move, is growing increasingly depressed. What do we do now? Get back that taken and earn her forgiveness. It's the only way. Okay. Right, we have to go to that website and post a commission. Ah, I see. Well then. Looks like I'll be helping them the entire way, but I think I'm gonna raid out here. Just because of the fact that I do have to eat dinner soon, so. Streaming for 2 hours, and it's not... Oh, there we go. It's finally gave me my rewards. There we go. Another set of polychromes and another few batteries. Yes. Alright. Do all of this. Just claim it all. Request info. Alright. And that's it. Alright, sweet. Let's find someone to raid out to real quick. Since I do have to go eat dinner here. But I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. It has been absolutely amazing, and I actually am loving this game, so we will be back tomorrow to play some more. What time is a little tentative because it depends on what times I'm available, but I will try and make sure I can get it in when I can. Raided a new person, but I think today we're gonna raid someone that's someone's just playing Torch. Is that Torchlight 2? No, that's not Torchlight. That's someone's playing a different game in the Zenless category. It's funny. Ooh. No Need is actually playing Time Splitters. It's actually a game I used to really enjoy myself, so I think we're gonna raid him. Yeah. So, be nice to Impy. He is a real good friend of both me and the channel. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Thank you for coming. I hope you guys have a really good day. I remember this mission he's playing. It destroyed me as a child. Bye.
Yo, Mitsumi with the raid. What's good?